Party all night is the best of the best friend weekend. We can party all night is the best of the best friend weekend. We can party all night. Shout out the whole podcast crew. Everybody already know what it do. When you really gotta kill it, ain't nobody gonna feel it. When you really gotta tell them it's my crew. It's best friend weekend. We can party all night. We got Rog Smuve and Los, Rumble, Aldo NICE is the uncle.
I'm not even sure how I want to even run it about this specific thing that I've been noticing, but consciously noticing the past month or so, you know. I'm not sure if to categorize it as, false hope or just, shit not happening for people as they thought it would, and they're just, stuck in a certain situation. And with this, just brings me to my next point. I'm at the corner store, damn near every other day. I'm not, every day, between, getting snacks, getting gas, get back and forth, but nevertheless, bro, I've been noticing how my people, and I'm just going to say my people, cause I'm from the black side of town, you dig? And that's who be at the corner store in my section, in my area. But it's just crazy how, let me just say, people fucking rock out with them lottery tickets, bro. And just that false hope. And how much I notice people spending money day in and day out on them lottery tickets. Some people spend 20 at a time. Some people say 10. I got a partner, all state, and all that, real dumb. He was all state like me. But his dream in life is to win the lottery, still to this day. And that been his dream. And I just find it so wild when I take observation, like people in them lottery tickets and how frequently they buy them and how invested that shit is with people in them little scratch off, man. Shit crazy when you really, really think about it.
I say, whoa, welcome to the Best Friend Weekend Podcast. It's your man, Aldo NICE.
Why, it's your boy Los, a.k.a. C.A.P. And Smash.
Yeah, I mean, we do got Smash Dog forever with us because Rog Smuve is under the weather today, man. That's So y'all saying y'all get well soon. Messages to Rog Smuve.
Go under his latest picture and put a bunch of nurses.
Yeah.
Emoji. Put the nurses emoji.
And he said he need help with his medical bills, so y'all can go to his Cash App. It's $BFWALDO.
Uh-huh.
So go to that, send him whatever you need.
Drop him 75 cents.
No. $75 is better for that.
Nah,
he need it.
He got insurance.
He need like something.
Cough syrup.
Yeah, codeine, penicillin, something. Whatever he need it.
Yeah.
We found out Rog wasn't coming in on the scene a little late in the proceedings, so we had to figure out what we was gonna do. But would you look at Jesus? What took place, man? I'm at work, working, hard.
All hardly working. Either
No,
one.
I was teaching tonight. I was in there. I had a whole room full of people, and then the people called me talking about alarm company. Hey, man, somebody in your house taking all your stuff, eating all the hog maw.
I like hog maws.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, I need to go home. So my alarm company hits up the next people in the list of the line, and Smash was the next one. So they hit him, and he pulled up over here before me and was making sure that the scene was straight. They didn't break into my house, so
Army Ranger style.
Yeah, he was rolling on the floor, Green Beret-esque.
Yeah, with the matching pistol.
Very SOCOM Navy SEALs. That's not what they play. What they play? What's the one that everybody play?
Black Ops.
Black Ops. Yeah, Call of Duty. But y'all used to be on that SOCOM?
That's what I used to be on.
That SOCOM was a fool.
Pause.
Yeah, I mean, it was fool. So actually, Ash Dog here, you know what I'm saying? We got we got me and Los, so we're gonna get the people what they want today. You know what it is, per usual. But let's get back to what Rumble was talking about. Man, I feel strongly about that because I'm a gambler, right?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I'm a gambler through and through. But I feel like I only gamble on things that I either got to read on or it's a game of skill, not necessarily always chance.
Yeah. I mean, I think all gambling is chance, basically. You know what I mean? At some point. Now, the kind of gambling you do does require some skill and thinking and, strategy.
Ironically, I bought 4 Powerball tickets this past weekend.
Well, I bought one. Every time I get paid, I always get one.
I can tell you, I've never bought maybe 2 to 5 in the last 15, 20 years.
If I'm going to the store and I got an extra $2 cash, I'll get one.
I mean, I get it. My mama bought something the last time we was there too, and it'd be awesome if somebody I know won the lottery and it was able to change their life in that way. It's just that, I mean, I kind of feel like I don't play roulette in the casino.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know how many numbers on it. Let me guess. It's about 60 or something like that.
No clue.
And it's like half red, half black, and 1 green. The reason they got 1 green is to make it to where it's less than a 50-50 chance. So if you put it on red or green, it's a 49 cent. So the house is going to make the money in the long run every single time. But people don't just bet red and black. They bet to see what... Like, I'm trying to get 14.
Yeah, we put big money on a number.
And to me, that's a 1 out of like 60 possibility, which is like less than 2%. How many is on there? 36? It's only 36 numbers? Oh, well, damn. Well, I don't know. That don't even sound right. But that's what they say. Less than 36, and they got 2 green squares on it. So that's even more to my point. I mean, the odds are a little better than what I thought, but 1 out of 36 is probably like 2%. It's a 2% chance you're gonna win. So I don't even play that. So why would I play the lottery when it's a 0.0000002% chance for me to win?
But you know what I do know? I know a lot of people who play it often. They be hitting little numbers, like they hit 4,000.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the reason I played because the Powerball jackpot was 300 and something million.
Yes,
I get y'all
343 million right now. So that's why I
just
play.
$2.
So let me tell you some things that I just Googled up just because I feel like it was important for our viewers, our listeners to hear this. These are 20 things that are more likely to happen to you than you winning the lottery. 1, being crushed by a meteorite.
Damn.
2, contracting Ebola in the United States. 3, becoming the next Warren Buffett. That means making that bread. Dying in a plane crash is more likely than winning the lottery. Being canonized, and for those of y'all who don't know what that means, it means becoming a saint is more likely than and I don't mean playing for New Orleans.
No.
I mean like Catherine Drexel, like, you know what I'm saying? Martin DePorres is more likely, right? Getting audited, I mean, I feel like that's way more likely. Becoming a U.S. president is more likely than winning the lottery.
They did that before Trump, right?
Your chances are about 1 in 10 million.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny. And then your odds even go up more if you're a law school graduate, a military veteran, religious, or above 6 feet tall and a man. That's crazy. Being wrongfully convicted of a crime is, I know, way more likely than winning the lottery. Becoming a movie star? I mean, I think we pretty likely. We on that path right now.
We real close.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real close.
We real close. We almost there.
Like, right here.
Yeah. Tyler Perry hit us up, but it was in bad phone reception areas.
You're more likely to die from being a left-handed person who misuses right-handed products. That's fucking
They going
weird.
too far now.
They say it happens to like 1 in 7 million people every year, which is about 45 Americans each year. Writing a New York Times bestseller, becoming an astronaut.
Wait. What would be a right-handed product that a left-handed person could
Scissors?
use? No.
A desk? You think I got left-handed scissors, boy? You didn't know that? Smash, you never knew there was left-handed scissors.
I thought scissors were scissors. What you mean? Scissors are scissors.
No, where the thumb go.
Fuck out of here.
Where the thumb go, it curves the other way.
I hear what you saying. Look, I work with safety scissors once a week.
Oh, that's you talking about them little booty scissors that's just no, we ain't talking about that. We talking about grown up scissors, man.
Not sewing scissors your mom used to have.
Yeah, picking shears.
Shears, yeah.
But I mean, think about it when you was in school. You don't remember there was a left-handed desk?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you sit in the desk and it's the right hand daddy, and there was a left hand daddy.
And that's gonna kill somebody.
You sit in that left, you sit in that right hand and you left and you start trying to write, then you slip
and die, hit your head on the other desk.
It happened to a little kid at our school. R.I.P. to Prejean. Zambion Prejean. One time if I was a little nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at.
Rest up,
boy. Be easy, boy.
Yeah.
We'll see you when we get there. I don't know if y'all got some examples of how left-handed. They gotta have some left-handed products like a.
Oh, if you use a right-handed glove and you can't catch with your right hand,
you get hit in the head. You right? How about a left-handed condom?
Yeah,
I got them left-handed condoms. And if you end up using a right-handed
to
condom,
put it on, you got AIDS
because you didn't put it inside out.
Yeah.
Or she pregnant, and then you might as well just die when you're death.
Yeah.
Death by 1,000 cuts. If that's not what you want.
$1,000.
It's $1,000 a month. If that's what you want, man, that's crazy. So we said becoming an astronaut, losing an appendage in a chainsaw accident. Damn. Death by hot tap water.
That's if you get back in the shower behind a woman, that's definitely.
Why does it say being possessed by Satan? It's more likely. Stop
That's
it.
crazy.
Going to the ER with a pogo stick related injury. Los, you could tell us about that.
Never happened.
They said you had a little pogo accident.
No.
Oh no, I'm tripping. It was a polo accident because you was clean in the mouth.
What's wrong with that man right there?
I got 4 more. Winning an Olympic gold medal is more likely.
Damn.
Winning an Oscar, having a genius child, and finally having conjoined Siamese twins is more likely than winning the lottery. So I'm just telling y'all, man, y'all listen.
I'm still dropping my 2 when they go up crazy. If I had an extra cash, if I happen to be in the store, definitely dropping it too.
I never even smelled what is it? If you hit the Powerball number, they give you like $2 back. Is that how that works?
A little more than that.
Like $10 if you hit the Powerball.
You got to get a number or 2 numbers and the Powerball.
I thought just if you hit just the Powerball, you could win something.
No, because I've done that before. I don't get that. It wasn't nothing crazy.
Because you wasn't playing the right game. You wasn't playing the Louisiana lottery.
That's true.
I remember when that shit dropped, the Louisiana lottery. Y'all remember that?
They said it was going to be for education. It was gonna be all the money going to go to schools.
It just came out of nowhere. The Louisiana lottery. They knew who they was targeting.
Yeah. And they lied. And had everybody thinking, oh yeah, this is for a good cause. But you know, I ain't gonna lie, people hit them, be hitting them scratch offs though.
Do they?
People hit them scratch offs.
I know a little dude, a Vietnamese dude who like his people owned a gas station / little store, little corner store, and he used to run it. And he would sit in there all day and just scratch them boys.
Oh, he hit.
He hit, he lose, he hit, he win lose. And he was just basically when he hit big, he stopped. But I'm thinking it had to be an L overall.
It depends on which ones you was getting, because some of them are 10.
But if he continuously played, the house always gonna win.
They got like 30 different scratch offs.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a.
He had to probably have some system and knew which ones people was coming back hitting more often.
Yeah, if you worked there.
Mm-hmm. He knew something.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to win if you work there. No.
I agree. So
when y'all played the lottery, did you choose your own numbers or did you have them
quick pick all day?
Quick pick?
Yeah, I don't got time to be sitting there with that little pencil on the side.
Your daughter was born on the 13th.
Yeah. And then my birthday's the 12th, and then my mother's the 18th, and then I ain't got time for that.
That doesn't help anyway because it's like 60 numbers. So there's only 30 days in a month. So you're missing half the damn numbers if you're just using birthdays.
You can do other stuff. Your mama's 66 years old.
Yeah. I've been a virgin for 67 days.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Been born again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you got to anticipate when they're going to actually do the drawing. Because if you was a virgin for 67 days, you might want to get 70. Because by then, you're going to be even more Christian.
Hey, your mama had a genius child.
So which is way more likely.
That's why she ain't never hit the lotto.
Yeah, man. She already done blocked her blessings.
She blocked her blessings. I bet she'd give you back to hit the lotto though.
You know, man, people get their child back to win the lotto.
What? I know my mama would.
A little bit more than a few. A little bit more than a few.
You can have them, Jesus.
Fix it, Jesus. There you go, man. Look, let me tell y'all people what happens to burn my boot. Okay, let me take a step back. Am I even allowed to tell people what burned my boot at this week? Because last week it seemed like y'all had a problem with this.
No, we didn't. We just point out the obvious. But go ahead. That's your segment.
We might need a recap because I wasn't here last week.
No, basically it just sounded like we kind of came up to we kind of came up with okay, burn my Boudin. Like everything that burns his Boudin be like, dang, it just sound like he be hating. So he's like,
ooh,
basically the majority of Al's what burns his Boudin be him hating.
Okay, well, Alan,
That was
what burns your
consistency.
boudin this week?
Niggas who come to my house
Nigga hate me.
They call you a hater.
call me a hater in my own goddamn studio. That's what burned my boudin. Nah.
It should.
Nah, the first thing that burned my boudin this week is when you talking on the phone with somebody and the phone drop and they say, shit, that must be your phone.
I mean, you never know who phone that is. That shouldn't burn your boudin. Like, it's the first thing you would say. You ain't gonna say, "Oh, my bad, it's my phone." You would never say that. The first thing you gonna say, like, "Boy, I got that big cricket." That's
Nah,
why
really,
it's
right?
phone
Really,
tracking.
what be happening? You ask, well, who service you got?
Yeah.
That's that cricket.
Oh, what you was doing? You was moving around. You got up. You went to the kitchen. Like you always. But the thing is, it burned my boudin because it's the norm. Everybody always think it's the other person's phone, and then if the call drop, both people be waiting for the other person to call back because it was obviously your phone.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you had. I thought your phone died. That's my line. Thought your phone had died, bro.
I mean, I done did it before. We done been on a podcast before where I just hang up on accident.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can live with those. But if the phone just dropped, it's never me.
Yeah.
But it still burned my boudin when people accuse it of being me because it ain't never me.
But you don't know that.
I know.
Because it be you.
I had the same service since 2005, dog.
And your phone been dropping
Said
since
the same
2005.
sorry ass.
Well, no, not even 2005. Since 2002.
Yeah, I had the same service since 2000. It went from Singular to
Singular to AT&T.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm coming.
Yeah.
Smash, what you got?
T-Mobile since way back in the gap, since probably 2000, something like
They
that.
didn't have no T-Mobile in 2000.
Yeah, man, it wasn't no flip phones back then.
You was
My
playing
first
Snake
one-
on the T-Mobile?
My first one was a Nokia. Exactly. Yeah.
That wasn't T-Mobile. That was Nokia service.
Matter of fact, it might not have been T-Mobile.
I know it wasn't T-Mobile.
No,
T-Mobile
it
ain't
wasn't
come to the dude
T-Mobile,
with the
but it was
glasses came
something
around.
before that. It was something else before that. I got on when it was T-Mobile though. It was
So
something-
you ain't
Prime
had no cell
code.
phone until
No.
you had a prime
Progressive.
phone. You had a prime
All
phone.
state.
I had one
What
of
you
them
had?
little slide ups.
Oh yeah, that's a prepaid daddy.
That was definitely
That was
Cornerstone.
that. Yeah, that was that.
He probably was like, let me get 5 on pump 3,
and then 50,
some 50 lot of scratch offs,
and put the rest on my phone.
and put the rest of my minutes after 9, so I can make sure I got some.
He be the one. Hey man, got call me back, man. Call me at the 9.
Call me after 9, man.
Stop texting me. That's a minute.
Call me after 9 is a that these kids will never understand about, but I ain't even gonna do that.
I actually thought it was 7, but
That was only Singular.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of y'all had to wait till 9. We was talking. I was like, hey man, my minute. Call you back.
Yeah, I remember how we had to pay for the amount of text too. So text didn't become like a thing. It was like you got 500 texts.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be $10,000.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to send long texts. I wonder if there was like a Twitter limit on them back in the day.
We just didn't text like that back then, though.
You're right.
That's why.
But you know what I always think, and I say this before we're not on this subject, but I think that one of my partners we used to always run this podcast brought to you by Old Rose. We used to always talk about
Is it old Rose or old Rose?
Old Rose.
Okay, gosh.
We used to talk about the best inventions. And some of them was nasty, some of them was crazy and whatever else. But some of them that stood the test of time, like head was one of them. Head was one of the best inventions of all time, right?
Sure.
Egg sandwiches made the list of a fantastic invention. Egg sandwiches is always on the list. 2 other ones. PlayStation 2 was one of the best inventions of all time because it just changed. It changed the game so much. It was so much different than everything else. And like when we was going through these inventions, we ultimately came to text messaging as one of the best inventions of all time. Because text messaging, you could say shit that you could never say before. Like if you're on the phone with a little chick and you're like, man, you have so much more confidence to be like,
just texting it because you can't see her. You can't hear her voice. You can't see her face.
nothing.
He just
You gonna come after y'all leave the club? You gonna come over here and sleep over here
She said.
and just send that?
Yeah.
But you didn't have the you had
think
you had to build
I
up
was gonna say-
confidence to say something
you
like
had to, you had to build up the conversation.
you
to
couldn't
get
just
to
walk
that.
up to a chick and be like, eggplant.
that.
That's a good one.
I don't think you could do that.
That's just harassment these days.
Peach
Yeah.
plus
You
eggplant.
going to jail.
Peach plus
You going to
eggplant.
jail.
That's how you come in.
You going
Equals splash.
You going to jail. You going to jail these days, brother.
Yeah, you get ridiculous. But no, I mean, that's hilarious though that like text messaging did that. So I think of that all the time. When we think about the advent of text messaging. Let me tell you another thing that burned my boudin. When people don't know the answer to wrong answers only. When you see stuff online, they'll post a picture of like the hot boys and they'll be like, who are these guys? Wrong answers only. And then somebody's like, oh, that's Turk, BG, Lil Wayne, and Juvenile, known as the hot boys.
Yeah. I didn't know stuff like that. That don't bother me. I just feel like you stupid. You didn't read.
Yeah, they don't ever read the caption. You know what I'm saying?
Why would anybody ask who the hot boys are?
Some people don't know some of these young kids don't know who the hot boys are.
But it's not young
They
people.
probably only know Lil Wayne
It's
anyway.
people our age posting it saying wrong answers only. I'm just saying, people who don't read. I think it just kind of goes into this whole idea of people who don't read.
I can see why they might burn your boy. I can see. They said you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book.
I said that in a rhyme before when I was out there
I
selling
gotta go to
mixtapes.
exposure.
When I was selling mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? You hear me. So that's all. Not a lot of things burn my boudin this week.
I got one this week. I don't like, we know what burns my boudin, guys? When you at the
Well, I
corner-
thought we couldn't talk about burning boudin. Now you got one.
Shut up.
Now he got one.
No.
But burning boudin just sound like hating when I say it.
It does.
But when y'all niggas
some
say
of the
it,
stuff you say,
oh,
it
it's
sound like
okay.
you- no, some-
Let's just talk about
some
what
things
burns
say sound
everyone
like
boudin.
okay. Nah, when you at the corner store, you know, you got cash or whatever, and the little bum be sitting there in the store, and you pay with your little cash, you see your little change, you get your little change back. Watch, hey man, let me get some. So he saw you get change back, so I can't say I ain't got it. He just watched me get change back. And so I be like, man, here, take my change, man. Or I'll give him $1.
You know,
I think that's the wildest play ever. I burn my boudin because I feel like you set me up.
it's the natural progression from those niggas who in high school used to stand by the Coke machine and then be like, let me get that quarter. Like nigga, you know I got a quarter, but I used to hit them with the, nah, bro, I need that for lunch later, man. I need that for something else, man.
Well,
You can't have no fucking quarter. In my face, nigga.
when I'm at the store and I'm be like, okay, because I sometimes think maybe that's the test. God's testing me. It might be Jesus.
You be thinking that's Jesus smash?
I do. I think, you know, he puts things in your path every day that kind of make sure, test you to see if you're gonna stay on the right path or you're gonna stray. So yeah, I believe that.
Because I don't want to get these niggas free loot
Yeah, and
for not having a fucking job when I gotta go to work. You know, I was thinking about that
We
yesterday.
talking about change.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I was there. You're fucking right. We
Still.
are. I was at a stoplight yesterday, and this black woman came up to my thing, and she looked, I mean, for lack of a better word, trifling on Bissonnette. And she walked up. She didn't look poor. She didn't look homeless. She just looked trifling.
like she don't do
Like
nothing.
she don't do nothing. Like she get up in the morning. Like she was pissed off when I gave her the money. Like pissed off going in people's windows. And I gave her the money, and I was like, my immediate thought was, man, I'm about to go to work.
Yeah, and I'm giving you money.
And I'm about to go work right now. I'm about
For
to
that
go
money I
do
just
something I'm about to go have a job for the next
And you sit
8 hours, and you just walking around, and some people giving you loot just to be on these streets, man. That's all I'm saying.
It feels
So then,
weird.
okay, I got a question then. What's the difference between that and tipping the DoorDash driver?
It's a big difference.
What they do? They
got a
already getting
job.
paid. Yeah, but they already getting paid to come drop
Who
it
said-
off at
I
your
mean-
door. Why you gotta tip them too?
I don't know if I always tip them. My point is just
I don't
that
always tip 'em.
that's completely different. That man got him a job.
Yeah.
That woman I was talking about don't have no job. And I think we got a good radar to look at people and be like, oh man, that dude look homeless. That dude look broke. That dude look special ed.
Oh, but if you got a haircut and a
I
shave,
literally passed a homeless encampment this past week and saw a tent with an air conditioner hooked up to it. Downtown, midtown Houston.
Well, like
Keep
I
your eyes
said, a
open.
lot of that is
So they balling around there.
but a lot of that is what you
Get
call it
money.
though, man. You gotta some of that is mental health though, man.
Mental health. I just said they had an air conditioning unit
Yeah.
hooked up.
no,
to
man. It was
I'm
just
saying somebody
that-
might be choosing to live out there.
Yeah.
Because they crazy.
Or
And
they
I don't
just
like to
can't-
use the word crazy,
Or
but
they just can't get, family members don't want them nowhere around. You don't have nowhere to go.
It's pretty
maybe he
brilliant
stole that.
individual if you're asking me.
But what are you hooking it up
Because
to?
where they getting electricity from?
Yeah, what are you hooking it up to? How you know it was working?
It was. Hey, I didn't, but I mean,
he might be selling it for parts. He might have stolen it from a church.
It was hooked up to a camping tent, and not the old school that we used to put in the backyard.
Wait a minute.
Maybe somebody brought that for him.
No, that mean they wasn't homeless. They down there doing an experiment.
Whatever you say.
Did you see the person?
No, I didn't
So
see
you don't know if they was a homeless person.
It was actually cold that day.
Could have been a person with a deficiency.
And a dog.
And a dog. And a child.
Well, don't get me started on the dog, too.
No.
How you afford to feed a dog and you ain't...
Your dog starved with you?
Not my dog.
We starve together.
Bad boys for life.
There you go, man. Listen, man. I didn't have nothing else that burned my boudin, but something else you made me think about it. Roundup for charity burns my boudin, man. I was at a little store yesterday and said, "You want to round up for the children's hospital?" And I was like, "Damn, my ticket was $10.03." I was like, if it was $10.97, I'd have been like, for sure. If it was $10.98, yeah, for sure. Got that, man. They got that. $10.03? Now I feel like a big devil if I tell y'all no, but you basically asking me for a whole chunk.
But look, that's how they do you though. That's how all charities do you. They try to put your little heartstrings.
How different is that than somebody asking you for your little change, a little bum asking you for a change?
He ain't pulling in my heartstrings for that. They ain't. I know anybody gonna do with that. I'm gonna get him a drink, a beer out of there, a cheap daddy. Or he about to put together and get him some crack. Some Yola.
He about to take it to his stream.
Yeah, he about to put that in his vein. So, you know what I mean? I know what's going on.
Or he could be saving up for air conditioning.
Y'all are stupid. Hey, we got a new page. If you're not already following it, man, at What Burns My Boudin. We running these Burning Your Boudin videos. If you got a submission, send it. We posting them on there. We posting other people with Burn Y'all Boudin. Yeah. We're going to say some things that burn ours. We're going to post some of these from the podcast. We're going to have some cool little visuals.
Please.
It's going to be a funny little meme type page that we're going to get rolling.
Videos too.
So yeah, all that. Let us know what Burn Your Boudin. I love the feedback we get from the people out there, from our listeners. They always giving us feedback on stuff. I like that form of feedback. Let us know what Burn Your Boudin so we can go ahead on and post that. That's a good look. Hey man, I don't have a lot. I always say that every week. But this is true. I really don't, dog. I don't. Stop looking at my little list, man. Stop. Because you in person, you want to look at my little list.
Shut up.
So really the only thing I got written down is Netflix is king, man.
Duh.
It's all about Netflix. Whatever Netflix decide to do and sell to us, we're going to find something. And what I noticed the most about it is people watching like Power, right? They want to see who killed Ghost and all the rest of that. Funniest thing I saw this week. Did y'all see that picture with the dude off of the movie with Whoopi Goldberg, Ghost? You remember Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg? Yeah. The little Hispanic dude who killed him, or black dude who killed Patrick Swayze. You remember the movie?
I remember the movie.
They had a picture of that, and they said, "Man, if people of a certain age know who really killed Ghost." That man was scary, bro.
Yeah,
that man was scary when them little demons came get him.
Yeah,
that was something different. But anyway, people watch that and they watch Power, and everybody's on that because it's like it's a cultural phenomenon. But what I think about Netflix is like, when the Ted Bundy stuff came on, or when just anything, and I don't know why I pulled that one out first, but just anything that Netflix got out there, Bird Box, when they see
that thing, like immediately.
And even if it's not a binge watchable thing.
But I'm saying first chance you get. Really, I haven't seen anything somebody suggested to me to watch on Netflix.
Because it just come up. Well, it's not even people suggest. They come up and they say, this is what people watching.
Yeah, like,
Trending.
This is what everybody watching.
For you.
This is right. This is what niggas out here watching. You gonna watch it or no? So the thing that obviously we've been on this week is that Aaron Hernandez documentary.
Wow. No spoilers.
Oh, we giving spoilers, man. Like I don't like. That's you had to watch that by now. Like I mean, everybody you should know about that man's life at this point. The Aaron Hernandez story. That's not a mystery.
Yeah.
As far as what took place, he wild, right? So some of the wild things that came out that I just wanted to talk about was first this. Should we have been more on the side of like Odin Lloyd, like Black Lives Matter? Should we have been behind that and been like, that big Mexican killed Oh, not even Mexican. Let me stop playing Aaron Hernandez. But that big Hispanic dude that murdered a brother from the Virgin Islands. Shout out, this podcast brought to you by John Murray.
Go ahead.
Should we have been more on the on that aspect of it? That they over here killing brothers, man. Because Aaron Hernandez want to be a thug.
I guess for me, I don't think that man was completely innocent either. I mean, I don't think he was just
because he blew that weed.
No, I think it's something else happened. I think he's with the shits too. Because listen, if you hang with a nigga like that who be shooting up a person like that, who be banging people like he's supposed to do, shooting people out the window. That that wasn't his first time murdering somebody supposed
at all.
So you with this, you with the shits too. I don't know nobody who murders people.
You are the company you keep. That's what you're trying to say,
Basically,
right?
Yeah, I don't think you would just be with a nigga who be shooting people and you not with the shits too.
Maybe no, but the aspect that they were smashing sisters though.
Yeah.
Like I'm around him because that's my But we got this whole rule, and this is the best friend weekend rule. It's a Wolfpack rule. It's a Team Nice rule. It's a 3 Live Crew rule. It's anybody I run with. It's a rule. We don't really rock with your friend's dude.
Yeah.
That is a rule.
Yeah.
That is a rule. Because 10 times out of 10, I'm only around this dude because you and old girl is partners.
That's the only reason.
And now I'm over here around this dude.
Me and him
and we not
buddy.
You know how many friends I got? I just name a bunch of friends.
I ain't got time to be
I don't have time to name all my friends.
I don't have time to be adding them.
And I got way less time to add new. Way less time to add new.
Some dude, I'll be like, I don't trust you. I don't know you like that.
Like, the way you could become a new friend of mine, they probably got some good ways, right? You can start working at my job and be black.
Mm-hmm.
You can become my friend like that. That is a surefire way. If you want to become my friend,
go work with you.
Come work with me and be black
and do a good job.
And do a good job at it.
Accepting applications online. Rice.edu.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no, we're not actually accepting any applications. But so I'm not making friends that way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but that's a way. I don't know. Come start hooping with us.
And we just think you cool.
Yeah. And make jokes while we out there hooping.
You gotta be able to hoop though.
You gotta be able to hoop.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta be able to hoop.
That's how you became friends.
Hooping. I mean, there's some surefire ways. Hooping, start working at my job. What you got? Smash?
Man, I
got one.
My circle's small, man. I don't know.
Be at the bar.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Watching the Saints or the Pelicans
and be just
hype as us and dap us and be consistent.
Shout out Little Fournette.
Yeah, be consistent. Keep coming to that same stuff we at and turning up with us. You can become one of my friends.
Yeah. And we got some low standards.
I mean, it's not low standards. But the unadmirable position is when it's a chick and you talking to her and it's her friend and it's her dude. Because he automatically gonna start asking you questions about stuff and trying to be, and you're gonna be like, come on, man.
Or they invite you over to something, you be like, man, these niggas lame, man. I don't want to be here.
I prefer not to be around you and these other guys.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
No disrespect. Y'all just not like me, my friend.
We different.
Y'all cool. You cool.
You cool with y'all, man, y'all boys probably be having some fun. I just don't want to have fun with y'all.
I'm good, man. Appreciate the invite though.
No, I do. I think it is awesome that you would ask me to hang out with you guys, but in reality, I don't have it. I don't have the time for it. But if it's gonna make my little chick happy that I'm making an effort, me and you could be cordial. I'll laugh at your jokes. We can hang out. I'm probably not gonna call you.
Oh, I'm not. You ever get that text? Oh,
I don't call you niggas. What am I call some new nigga for?
That's true.
I'm just saying.
That's true.
What you go? I don't have a clue, man. But
yeah,
I'm just saying. That's just me. I'm an only child, so that might be my problem.
It's a roundabout way of coming back to that point that Odin Lloyd was rocking with. They was hollering at sisters, and he was talking to the friend. He was doing too much.
Yeah.
He didn't need that. He had friends. All them other boys was like he had partners. That money. That money.
But I feel like
that money. That man is Aaron Hernandez.
This is my question.
I'm tripping. That man is Aaron Hernandez. Yeah. That man is in that league and current in that league.
What could he have told you to get you up out your bed and come pick you up at 2:30 in the morning?
Yeah, you talking about? I'm not about to play that man about his death.
I'm just asking. What could somebody call you at 2:30 in the morning? You got there, see him in the rental car.
I'm going off. I'm not home. can you go check on the crib?
But he coming to pick you up.
I think it's a weed tie. I think them boys blew big weed together, and he probably was that man, weed man. He probably was like, "Hey man, look, I need that. Come meet me."
No, he come pick him up from his house.
Yeah,
he can get to him right there and leave. Like where do we have to go?
It's not like he's saying let's go get on the bitches because they both got old ladies and they sisters, and he don't trust him.
Come on now.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then the other thing, that boy, I want to know what that boy did. You don't just kill nobody for no reason.
Well, no, they say he probably knew about this shit.
He knew that he was...
he knew about that other murder. He knew about that other murder back in the Gappington. But what's wild is, the other thing I thought was wild was, why would Aaron Hernandez get a tat of a gun pointed and a holster? A holster with 5 bullets in it instead of 6. Yeah. When they testified that he shot the gun 5 times into that car that killed the people because the revolver only had 5 in the gun, and he gonna get a tattoo with a holster. I mean, with 5
stripes.
Man,
that was the same reason you get a tattoo on your stomach.
Only God can judge me.
No, it say Boosie Who Next.
Oh yeah, you're right. They did do that.
Same reason. Cause you stupid.
Because you stupid is the actual answer.
Because you stupid.
That was, yeah. But I mean, then if nobody ever find out about it, because nobody was going to find out about it. That truck thing was crazy to me too. Why keep it in her house that long? Why not go bring it to an impound somewhere, smash that thing up? Because that's the motive that they came up with. Yeah. If you get rid of that truck, then we're not talking about this.
Nothing. And
well, he probably still might have got convicted for killing old boy.
No, not if he erased the tape, his videotapes of him running around the house with a gun trying to hide it.
And sending his old lady out with a mini refrigerator.
Yeah.
In a trash bag.
And she's struggling with dropping it 4 or 5 times.
And looking like Bow Wow.
Hey, just in case you were looking for it, it's behind the TV.
Just in case you needed that thing.
That yapper. hey, you looking for the murder weapons behind TV on a recorded line.
You're looking for the thing I killed those people with.
Oh, you want to know the thing I killed your sister boyfriend with? It's right behind TV. I know you was looking for it.
Oh, now go ahead on and give her a hug and play nice when you see her later.
No, they don't play nice no more once he went to jail.
Oh yeah, they must hate each other.
Yeah, well, she hated the family hated her.
They was both on different sides of the courtroom. That's some sad
crazy,
shit,
bro.
Well, you know.
But one thing about it though, you talking about loyal, she the definition, boy.
Oh no, man, the end is the definition.
Oh yeah, she that. Yeah. But she ain't no. Never mind, that's mean.
She needed the bag.
Yeah.
She needed the bag. And Aaron Hernandez did her wrong by not giving her the bag.
Yeah, but I think, too, though, I think they were really, 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 really close, though. They were close. They were close. She was loyal. She put us, like, but see, I think some things you don't ask people to do.
Yeah. I should have watched to have the call. I'm not saying that if one of y'all boys did some murking and then was like, let me put my car in your garage for a little while. And let's not say it's murking. Let's just say something else happened. Yeah. And you like, dog, I didn't pay my bill for my car and they about to tow my shit. Yeah. If I keep it out, they're going to come repo my car at night. Can I put it in your garage? I'm going to be like, all right, how much you going to pay me to keep it in my garage? Because I want to be in my garage. Yeah. But if you say, cool, my nigga, I give you $20 a week. All right, cool. Bet. you keep your car in my garage. It's fine. Okay.
So $20 a week, you'd be accessory to murder.
I just said you car repossessed, man. I didn't say murder.
But that's what she did. It was
$20,000 a week is what was happening over there. $20,000 a week, man. That's difference, man. So the big thing people was talking about, a couple of things, but one of them was the punk allegations. And I hate to use that word.
When you said that word in so long, I'm excited.
That man said Aaron Hernandez. Why are you excited? Why are you excited though?
No, because I be
trying to say, hey, hold up, man.
Your thing is your thing. Cool. Relax. I just didn't, that's
Aaron, I ain't Carlos Hernandez. You was hitting your tight end too? You was hitting your tight end? You was the quarterback? Crazy.
Hey, but I didn't believe that punk though. My thing is just, I just want to say punk on a podcast.
Okay, but that was it. We're going to stop.
All right. But I don't think that guy, I think he waited too late to be like, hey, Dad, guess what? You know what I mean? Me and Aaron 20 years ago were smashing each other after the game. Like, come on, man.
People make up stuff. But all kind of people make up stuff.
I think he looked like somebody who would do anything for attention like that. Just to say, I think he looked like he worked like that. He worshipped Aaron. Mm-hmm. He was saying he was just so distant. Everybody just loved him.
They said when they went look, they was like, yes, from the day we started on the team, it was me and him, quarterback, tight end, blah blah blah. People went to look up the stuff and was putting it online. Like they looked up the stats from Max Preps. Like That man wasn't the quarterback, nigga.
Yeah.
He was on there. He got 3 snaps, man.
Yeah.
But then again, Ash,
He was on the team.
well, Ash, Smash. If they looked up your stats from your senior year, how many pass
I'm just
attempts would
saying.
you have had?
I got, man, plenty. To the team, you mean?
In the real game, dog. In the real game. I mean, look. So, yeah, I mean, maybe the numbers could be misleading.
I was out there, though.
Nah, the numbers
I
could
was
be
out
Them
there.
numbers wasn't misleading because
Because they
Aaron
was
Hernandez
scoring
catching that ball. They was running up down the court and they was winning.
Come on now.
You right. He
So-
wasn't the quarterback. So, lies was being told.
Yeah, I'm saying. All I'm saying is, I think he worshipped that man to death, and he just
Worshipped him to death?
literally.
Literally.
Man.
And I just think that boy was just heavy on that boy. Yeah, he just want to be a part of it some kind of way, so he can just say, "Where you going?" So he can just say, "Oh, yeah, this happened with me and Aaron."
So I mean, all kind of stuff. Like I mean, they could do some different things in regards to giving him some time to give it. Like I mean, I don't know, man. Like, but over the years they had a bunch of little gay allegations, and they kept playing. I was waiting for the little dude for the New England Patriots who they had on the documentary to say,
nah.
"Oh yeah, in the locker room one time, I smashed Aaron."
All right, and at that same house. After he murked those 2 guys, he came pick me up in the car, and I helped him clean the blood up.
He came murder that ass.
Yeah. Came tore my dookie shoot open. I couldn't even go to practice the next day.
These guys here.
He put them on IR.
Put that on IR with a hip pointer. Oh my god!
I thought you meant injured rectum.
Inflamed. Y'all are ridiculous. I don't like neither one of y'all. So yeah, leave that alone. Another thing is, why does a conviction after death matter? Like the family of the black dude, Aldo and Los, was really like adamant about they wanted that conviction to be brought back, and the state changed the whole rule that had been a law that had been on the books for years to be like, we need to make sure that he still stays convicted after he died. If the dude got convicted, then he had an appeal, and he died while under appeal. So the appeal is, so his conviction is vacated.
They got to do something with some
What
money,
does it matter if he was like, dog, you know he did it. Like, what is that going to do for you?
But they got to do something with some money. Got to be something with the money
something
with
to
the
do
civil
with some
case.
Kind of, right.
Civil case. Has to be somebody's civil case.
Okay. I never
If he
put it
not
in that
convicted,
context.
You can't get no money.
I never put it in that context.
Yeah.
But I've seen other people do that too, get mad about convictions like, oh man, the conviction got thrown. We need to make sure the person who did this to my family's account. Well, if you know who did it.
Yeah, but if you trying to get some money.
And they already in jail for something. Like they got stuff like Dahmer, Jeffrey Dahmer and stuff like that.
Oh,
who
you
like
get
killed
no-
a whole bunch of
you get
people.
no money for
And he
that.
only got like convicted of like 2 or 3. Maybe not Jeffrey
Well, he
Dahmer,
got-
but some people
yeah.
like that, right? And then the other family is like, well, we know he did it. So they want that justice to be like, no, he killed my brother too.
Yeah,
But in reality, would it really kind of matter?
if it ain't no money in it for me, I don't. And like he ain't going to jail. He not.
He
ever
already
getting out.
in jail, yeah.
He not ever getting out. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I can't be fighting over you going back to jail. Because every time I go to jail, I got to open that wound back up.
Yeah, I'll
and
go to
talk
court.
about it.
Like when they was describing.
That's what I meant, to court.
How they was describing how that man, how he did that boy.
Oh, yeah. Shot him in the
Yeah,
chest. Shot him in
his
the...
mama had to get up and it was crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that part of the documentary. That was real sad.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I definitely noticed that every black person noticed, not black person, I hate to put it like that, every black and mild person noticed was when they said on the night of the murder,
regular.
any.
Yeah.
On the night of the murder, they show him going into like getting crunk,
Yeah.
dancing in the parking lot, going
Yeah.
into a corner store. And when Aaron Hernandez walked in, he bought
2 black
blue Bubblicious
Yeah.
bubble gum, 2 lottery tickets,
Ironically.
scratch offs.
and he played. No, he got a. This foul. He got the one where he chose his own numbers and he chose like old boy birthday.
These boys.
He was telling on
These
himself.
chose that day.
He chose that day.
He chose the date. No, with the month.
He chose five
month.
bullets.
No, he
the
chose,
day that
he chose
he
the month, the date.
the license plate
And the
number,
year.
the car he used to get rid of the God.
I'm gonna just scoot over
That's
a little
messed
bit
up.
just
Yeah,
in
that's
case because they got a
That was the-
thunderstorm
well,
going
I'm
on
just saying,
outside.
that
I'm
was
not
the-
trying to
that
get
was
struck.
funny.
He bought 2 tickets. One ticket was about the one murder. And the
Yeah.
other ticket was about the most
The
recent
date,
murder.
the
Yeah.
date, time, and month.
Yeah,
That's the only
man, he was
number
like,
he
yeah,
used.
this is what I'm gonna use.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did all of that. And Ash, this is the part that people was tripping on. They was like the little announcer was like Cop said, yeah, and he bought 2 Black and Miles, which
roll.
people use to roll marijuana.
See, that's when you start thinking they be lying.
Thinking?
We was
Oh,
like, come
I
on,
mean,
man.
I wouldn't know, but I just never seen nobody roll no Black and Mild.
I've seen people take out the stuff in the Black and Mild and stuff it with some weed
They go
back
on
in
a
the
concert or
day,
something,
dog.
yeah.
Back in the day.
Young. High school.
But rolling with a black, I mean, I guess you could. I guess it's possible to cut a black.
It's too thin.
Yeah, like you couldn't put no kind of nothing in it.
I think it'd be a little pencil there. Not
So
even
basically, that was a clear historical inaccuracy.
And they try to make us believe everything else about the documentary.
So then you start being like, wait a minute.
Okay, so did he really have sex with his quarterback? Did he
Yeah.
really like all the rest of this stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, did he? You know? Like,
But then the second thing,
Somebody didn't do their research.
the second thing, trying to put that murder out the window on the dude with got the 2 close eyes together.
no, man, he got one close eye.
Oh yeah, the other one just a big
got
daddy.
shot in his
Yeah,
eye.
he
Dog.
bust his head.
Aaron Hernandez shot that boy in the eyeball, man. You said you watching another documentary?
I watched the other one, and that dude say he paid him off or something, not to
not to press charges.
Well,
and stuff.
well no, because Dude
And he
said,
wanted to kill him.
when Dude said he woke up,
right.
he said he
Well, I
woke
feel
up.
like I saw this on Vlad or something like that.
But I've seen this whole Aaron Hernandez story before. I knew all of the players and all of the parts. I just wanted to know how they was going to present it
on
for Netflix.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, but when they read his rap shit, I was like, wait a minute.
wait a minute. Wait 1 minute.
He can't testify against nobody in my book.
Yeah, that boy.
You had something to do with something.
You killed 10 people? Yes. Sold 20 pounds of Yola? Yes.
Did you get caught robbing somebody for 20 pounds of Yola?
Yes.
And then sold it to other person, you robbed them back,
Yes.
took it back from them?
Did you get
Yes.
convicted for perjury for lying on the stand about somebody killing somebody?
Twice.
Yes.
Nah, that boy rap sheet was long.
Yeah, boy,
it was wild too.
he
It
was out
wasn't
of
like
commission.
it wasn't no mystery.
It was it was all violent felonies. Like, come on, man. And the judge was like, yeah. So Aaron, all of these people you killed, why couldn't you kill that nigga?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you succeed
Yeah,
there?
that's the first man you should shot him twice. We would have let you go. You'd have been good.
Yeah, we would have found a reason to be like it wasn't you. Go back and play with Robert Kraft. Patriots. Patriot way.
Yeah.
You did that for America.
Robert Kraft came in there.
Yeah, man. Rob, and he was over there looking at him.
He said, up to my knowledge, no, he was what he say? He was a good guy. And he said he's a good guy inside the building.
Yeah. Loaded words, but
Yeah.
you know.
Inside. He said it loud too. Inside the building.
So, I mean, Aaron Hernandez documentary was the first thing they told me that people are watching. And guess what the second thing was? A Fall from Grace.
I haven't seen that one.
Man, the headwear.
Listen,
Haven't
can I
seen
tell
it.
you something, Los? Los, I got something very, very interesting to tell you that I think you need to know.
What?
We did our top 10 list of 2019, and you put Tyler Perry because of his studios.
Mm-hmm.
And I confess that I have never seen a Tyler Perry movie before. I had never seen one. Awesome marketing strategy to put it on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Because once it popped up, I had my mom here this weekend.
She's like, oh, Tyler Perry.
Something like that. She was like, you watched that Tyler Perry crazy movie yet? I said, no. And then she said, me neither. So I just turned it on and we started. She said, I'm about to go to sleep. And then she ended up watching the whole thing. We turned it on late, like at midnight.
Oh,
and we
okay.
stayed up till like 2 a.m. watching. Cause,
Damn.
yeah, I
You
mean,
couldn't turn off that Tyler Perry.
I mean,
huh?
it was interesting enough, but it was so clown. Like, all I'm saying is, Los, you put that man on your list and you need to apologize to me for actually.
No, I say studio. I ain't saying about his movies. I'm saying the studio he built. The man got his own studio. I ain't talking about nothing about his movies.
movie
I
was
heard some.
trash.
I heard some a couple of days ago that said, "Look, for all the trash that he might put out, he makes enough money to send planes over to fly people back
True.
to the States when they get it. He
I never-
spend tens of thousands of dollars on charity,
Going to college and stuff.
stuff like that."
I was saying that type of stuff. I ain't saying nothing
I'm
about his
able-
movie
I'm
You
able-
said
quality.
anything about? Oh, you defended his point that Tyler Perry is a good person.
I'm just he's
There you
able
go.
to do good things.
You a hater? You always hate on somebody.
I just think Tyler Perry just is like, I don't know, man. I think he all
yeah,
about
you're trying to
self.
see what he brings to the table.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm telling
He
you.
does.
He's able to provide in other ways
For
and help
black folk.
the
They got a
community
black-owned
in ways
studio?
that maybe
Come on, man.
and help
That's a little bit.
our
Okay,
culture
so
out. Then
can I ask you a question? If Draymond Green is like the most annoying basketball player ever, but then you find out he's doing all kind of charity and you're like, oh, okay, that's what's up. If Lil Yachty is
That's
the worst,
different. No.
If Lil Yachty is the worst rapper you ever heard ever, but he doing all kind of positive things for the community,
He's
So
still
my
the
point
worst
is,
rapper.
he's still the
He
worst
just-
rapper.
yeah.
So my point is, Tyler Perry still makes trash movies. to
Okay.
me. That's all I'm
I
saying.
never said he made good
But
movies.
people,
I never said he
agree.
made good movies.
That's all I gotta say about
Yeah, I
that.
never said he made good
I'm
movies.
just
And you
saying,
know what?
go
I don't
ahead
even
and
know
make
how
that.
I knew it was trash. And when this is the first one I ever
It's
saw,
Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
it was bad. It was bad.
They had a bunch of dudes with their shirts out.
It was
all that.
bad. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. They like Ashley said the wigs.
The wigs that was
Oh
crocheted.
man, they put that
Oh,
boy.
man.
They put that boy in
Blue,
a box.
They sprayed them little things on.
Oh my god.
Oh man, look, the boys. Hey,
I guess they
a
thought
box.
that hell was gonna make
he
him
talking
look
about
good.
a box. He talking about old school '80s box that we used to
Oh,
get.
they sprayed him one.
But
Yeah.
but he got hair all on the side, so it ain't faded up. It's like a little carpet, carpet up the side of his head. Man,
You couldn't get the man weave?
It looked like
was.
you remember the wood.
Them fire, though.
No,
That's
it
fire,
wasn't the
man.
man weave like them boys do now. Them
No.
boys
Oh,
are nice.
no. You talking about that feeling?
Yeah,
Nah, they got a man. Nah,
he ain't got that.
Nah, they
He
take
ain't-
a dude with a bald head.
Yeah.
I
and
know
make
what you
that
talking
boy
about.
look
That
like.
glue on. That glue
Yeah.
on.
Oh.
Yeah, they needed.
No,
if
it
they
don't
got
look- it
that
don't look that
Bilko,
good.
it wasn't that good, dog.
Nah.
It wasn't that good. They put that glue
I'ma
on
tell you
and
what
then
it look
they
like.
shaped him up. No, they just glued this nigga shit on.
I'm tell you exactly what it looked like. If you ever watched The Wood, that scene when they had the
When them-
flashback,
when them
and the
niggas
boys
was young,
when they
in
was
the fucking playground.
I'm lying.
I bet you won't touch a booty.
Hanging. Dog, that man.
Damn.
Not when they was in high school, when them boys was in like rolling them when they was in middle school,
The little
man.
bitty boys.
And that
That-
nigga walk up with that Jerry curl.
Oh yeah, dog. That's how that man hell look.
Damn.
Craziness. And I'm like, okay, Tyler Perry, that's what you're doing. I mean, the
Hey,
movie,
but you can't just talk about his too, because the woman, his girlfriend,
Oh, yeah.
Grace, her shit was kind of
Grace
looking
was
a little
all over
weak
her
too.
head, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, well, I'm not in a rush to watch
it wasn't even lace front.
It's
Her
funny.
shit, you can see
I can
the
say this,
fucking-
it was funny.
The line in the front.
Oh, that's all that matters
It
then.
was
So you enjoyed the movie.
it was funny.
It wasn't meant to be funny. It wasn't.
The only reason I ever watched it was Netflix.
So you enjoyed the
Because
movie.
my mama was here.
Because-
So you enjoyed Tyler Perry
I would
movie.
never have watched it on my own.
So you enjoyed Tyler Perry movie.
With his mom, yes.
As a bonding experience with my mother, I would watch another Tyler
So
Perry
you
movie.
enjoyed Tyler Perry movie.
But it wasn't. It was unintentional comedy.
So you
well,
enjoyed
some of it
Tyler
was
Perry
intentional. When that nigga was upstairs with that woman and Grace broke in the room and he said, she was like, "Oh, you just gonna bring me here with your mama here, girl? You know my mama look way better than that."
Damn.
No, I was fucking crying. But I knew. But you know what's crazy? When I was watching it, you ain't seen the end yet, Ash. I told my mama like 10 minutes into the movie, or maybe 10, 15 minutes in, I was like, this is what's going to happen. And she was like, I don't think so.
Yeah,
and then
well,
when we got all the way to the
telling me
end.
Felicia Rashad got something
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
I felt it when she was sitting down
Yeah.
speaking to her. Like it didn't feel
And
right.
then Cicely Tyson, you saw kind of
Cicely
in
in
the
the
I was
back.
like, something
I'm like,
wrong.
Cicely
Oh my God,
Tyson
something
on
wrong.
that.
He still she almost all his movies.
Everybody in this movie, in all his movies, I believe.
Yeah,
This Tyler Perry Studios, I think, only got like it's got less
Five
people than
actors.
No Limit Studios.
He got 5 actors, no writers, because he the only writer.
Nah,
Is
he
it
got some
really?
writers.
Yes, he said it a couple. Yes, he
He's
said
the
this
only
week.
person writing.
The only one writing. Yeah, so he don't get no help.
I don't talk about that no more. Let's move on.
All right, boom.
Why you mad?
He was on my list.
Why you don't? Oh, because you didn't watch it yet. Now you mad. He don't want us to ruin it for him because he loved Tyler Perry. Because he loved Tyler Perry.
You
Admit it.
enjoy it.
Come on, admit it.
You don't even have to watch it with your mama.
No, I put him on my list for what he did and got his own studios and stuff.
You gonna watch it?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
You gonna watch it?
Yeah.
Don't watch it by yourself, though. Don't watch it by yourself.
Come over, babe. We can watch some Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. Nah, I ain't that type of dude. I watch it by myself.
He gonna Netflix
I might
and
watch
chill
it
by
tonight.
himself.
Nah, but you gotta get up. But he rushing us to go to work. But now you gotta watch it tonight. There was one other thing on Netflix that I had to watch this week. Hip Hop Evolution. It's been coming. I've watched every season before. If you're not familiar with it, get familiar with it. It's a really good show. So it started like season 1 was like the origins of hip hop, Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5, all of that other stuff. Boom, and it's like 4 episodes each season. So it started with that. Then it went to like Melly Mel and all of this, and it went to like Big Daddy Kane and Rakim wasn't on it for some reason. I remember that. And then it was like season 2 kind of moved to like West Coast. And then it was a Tribe Called Quest and it was De La Soul. And it's like real deep dives into each one of these people. Like in each episode, it might be a good 10 to 15 minutes on each one of these people. So like you getting a real good history, like hip hop history lesson. So it went there and then it went to, like I said, East Coast, West Coast beef, Pac and Biggie, it did all of that. Last season, it was like Luke. And it was like, in the Miami hip hop scene, And then it was like Atlanta, but like the early Atlanta hip hop scene that actually put them on, and then Goody Mob and Outkast. So that one was dope. You've seen hip hop?
I see some of them. Yeah.
Okay, and I want to see
what were the people from what's that? What you call it?
Organized Noise.
Yeah, them. Yeah.
It was and then it went back and they had like some other thing, like just stuff that was happening. So this season started off. And I've seen 3 out of the 4. One was on super producers. So it was like Missy Elliott and Timbaland. It was on Pharrell M. Who knew Pharrell wrote Rump Shaker when he was like 19 years old?
Pumps in the bump.
No, Rump Shaker. Yeah. All I want to do is I'm a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your rump. He was like, bigger than back is Teddy. But Teddy with the 1-2. Pharrell wrote the verse. Like when he was 19. That's some crazy shit, right? So like you learn stuff about hip hop that you would have never known. Kanye, they was talking about Kanye on this episode and whatever else. And Jay Dilla, the episode before that, and this is the point that I want to get at. The first 2 episodes of the season. Episode 1 was Louisiana hip hop.
What they say?
Boy, they started with Nick.
PNC.
They started with Second Line and this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then they went to Then they went right to DJ Jimmy and that Trigger Man. Then they started going. Then they went right to Bounce Music and DJ Jubilee. Then they went to Master P. Then they went to Cash Money.
They skipped over Soulja Slim.
Soulja Slim, they talked about him briefly, but it was a real encompassing New Orleans.
Okay.
Dog, I'm watching it and I'm sitting in that thing like pausing it, like seeing if I could name all the No Limit soldiers in the scene. Like, look, that's Mr. Servon, that's Cain and Abel, that's Mia X, that's C, that's P there, C there, Mama there, P there. You out. Ain't no on top of my top. Yeah. So and I mean it was cathartic. I'm watching it like they showed the Make 'Em Say video and listen.
In the gym.
Ash, you was in college. Los, you was in like 10th grade.
Yeah.
I was in like 10th grade. Do you remember watching that video for the first time?
No, they had a tank.
Not the first time, but I remember the tank on the
basketball
floor.
I remember, and we went back to school on the backboard. We went back to school, and I remember everybody was in the hallway the morning after that thing dropped, talking about, did you see that Cash? Did you see No Limit Soldiers? I mean, Make 'Em Say video, and it was everybody in the hallway talking about it.
I took it to that level. I don't know what I did to get some money, but I went and got the No Limit tank medallion out the middle of the mall. I think I conned my grandma some money or something. Get that tank.
Conned his grandma.
I just asked her for I need some money for such and such. And she
around that time, they was all every time they drop an album, they had a T-shirt to go with the album
and all the different color albums. Now I told this to somebody recently. I don't remember the T-shirts though. Because you was in college, they probably was giving them out on campus.
We had that.
Yep, they had the street team. They'll give some away and just people.
Where you went to college at?
Southern. SU all day,
Okay.
man. Stop playing with me.
I thought you went to Graham.
Nah, come on, man. Don't do me like that. They ain't got running water out there.
That's
what the old head told me. Look, I got an old head told me that he used to have to catch the train out there, right? And at that time, the train didn't stop in Grambling for the brothers. So them niggas had to throw their suitcases off the train.
There you go.
And jump off the train, off the non-stopping train.
Now let's talk about something though.
To go to Grambling. So, niggas in Grambling, if y'all going out there to Rust and Grambling, man, y'all can't tell a nigga shit. Y'all niggas ain't got no motherfucking liquor. Y'all ain't got no running water.
They getting hyped.
No indoor restroom.
They definitely got
mean, come on, man.
I don't feel that strongly about Dillard.
liquor.
You feel that bad about Prairie View?
Not at all. I used to be in Prairie View doing.
I'm just saying, hey, true story.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Well, I guess my point is that No Limit happened, man. And I mean, like I said, why, Los, you said you got that chain. Why y'all talking noise about me about wanting to get this tattoo? I'm going to get this tattoo.
No Limit.
I'm going to get a No Limit chain and a Cash Money thing. Like, I'm going to get both of them, a small tattoo, like a little ode to Louisiana hip hop back in the Gap. I've been thinking about getting that on my calf.
That might be dope. You never told me you was
I never told y'all that?
No, I might
Well, whoever I told to was like, man, that shit dumb. Don't get that.
Probably Roger.
Maybe so, man. We'll see. But so anyway, that was episode 1, and I want y'all to hear where I'm going with this. Episode 2 was Screw. Episode 2 was Screw. And it was all in Houston with it, talking about Screw music. I don't remember if the entire episode was on Screw or if it was just the beginning of it. I can't remember right now if they moved to and did something else, like it maybe went to Atlanta or something else. But a large part of it was DJ Screw.
I remember moving out
and
here.
screw music in general.
Like I remember moving out here and like we used to. I heard like maybe once at home. I didn't really know what it was, but out here I first heard it like for real. I was like, man, what is that?
On one of the earlier seasons, they had UGK and like Fat and Ghetto Boys. So they had already done Houston before, but they came back and did Screw. And I watched it and I was all involved with that. I'm like, oh, look, Botany Boys, look, ESG, Lil Kiki. You know what I mean?
I remember that was when I first moved out here, boys was sipping syrup out of baby bottles. Bless you. They was sipping syrup out of baby bottles back then.
I mean, that was that sipping on some scissors.
Yeah, walking around with the little baby bottle in the club, really sipping syrup out of baby bottle.
I done seen them use the baby bottle
to measure it. Yeah. Exactly. So they was drinking out of it back then.
So I mean, all of that to say that it was fire, and like I said, I was all into it. What's his name look like? Look bad, big pokey.
Yeah, you can't do all this shit. Yeah.
That boy eyes look like they're about to pokey out his head.
He got the pokey eye.
What?
His eyes doing the hokey pokey.
HAWKHAWKA. So okay, so this is I guess where I'm going with it, right? I tell this to people all the time that when we grew up, when I grew up and where I grew up, growing up, we were so excited about No Limit and Cash Money and bounce music and every party, like Memphis had a little part too. That same episode. And I was thinking about how in Louisiana, when we grew up, you go to a little party, like a little high school party, like a school dance or whatever. And they put on that Talk That Stuff Now, and they put like something, Catch the Wall, something. Mm-hmm. Cause all boys did was sit around and grind on ass.
Yep.
Stand there. Oh,
stand there.
Stand there.
Yeah,
just make sure she don't.
Hope you got good back.
Make sure she don't back. Because she gonna try to knock you back.
You gotta put one foot behind the other.
Yeah. Or go stand on the wall.
Yeah.
And like that's how we did. Memphis, they had some stuff called Gangsta Walk, and them boys was just gangsta walking in a big circle. And I was like, wow, that's so lame. That they had to. That's what y'all had to do when y'all was 16.
Y'all didn't get to dance on no
ass. But I thought about it. We probably the only people who got to dance on ass like that. Think about it.
Well, no, they had songs.
Miami, baby. Miami.
Yeah, Miami. They was dancing on ass at 5 years old.
On ass.
But
Cali, they was over there.
Like your main, like you can have a whole party where you just sit against the wall
and dance,
and chicks just come
and
dance
stay with your little thing hard the whole time.
The entire time with them boxer drawers.
Trying not to bust. Cause you're a little baby.
Make sure.
Cause you're a little child, man. Cause you're a little child, man. But yeah, I say all of that to say this. People from back home was all hype about the Texas episode. And they wasn't hype about the Louisiana episode. And my point is, I think we went from being small to like 11th grade, 10th, 11th grade, and it was all about Louisiana rap. And I remember being on that little flip and that screw and all of that like senior year and then when we went to college. But still, I was hype about seeing the Louisiana.
Yeah, I didn't get a little flip thing hit until like this summer. After I graduated, I moved out here and I was like, they would hit me like, hey man, get some shit. I was like, oh, y'all down? That's down there?
Yeah.
I ain't know it. But that's down there, I ain't know. So yeah, I brought something back. But when I was in high school, it was cash money, no limit.
I'm about to fuss about it, like to say like, oh, people from Louisiana should only like we talk about basketball and football, like you should like the home team. But I think on the home team, you should be more hype about it. Look at the origins of Louisiana music. Yeah. Let me tell you something else I learned on that I never knew. They said that when somebody died in New Orleans, a jazz funeral, they'll take the body from the church to the graveyard. You know what that's called?
Second line.
Your repast?
Nope. It's so crazy when I tell y'all gonna be like, oh, I would have. That makes so much sense.
Oh no.
It makes too much sense, Los.
I forgot the name.
Don't overthink it. It's called a first line.
First line.
And then when they put the body in the ground and go back to go eat and chill,
line.
That's the second line. Because the second line is when you start partying after you put the body.
That's why the music be all slow. Boom,
yeah, the boom, boom, boom. That's the first line. I'm like, oh.
I bet it one of them.
Okay, so that's...
I didn't know what they call it the first line.
I didn't... Now everybody know what the second line is. Thank you. Thank the Best Friend Weekend podcast for telling you what the second line is.
First and second line.
So when people after the game, second line, and they really talking about it like a jazz funeral ending, like just turn it up, which is crazy if you think about it, but it is what it is. And that's why I think it's more important in live for Louisiana people to watch that Louisiana episode and
so you
take
can
some
know
stuff away
like that.
So you can know stuff. Like, so would you rather know that or know that screw
definitely want to know that was
June
the first
27 or whatever it is? You know, like
I know that already, but I definitely want to know that was the first line.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not a coat.
So, I mean, it's a bunch of things. Netflix is king, and they got a lot of stuff going on. But outside of Netflix, I had a question for y'all that I think is just an interesting question. Who had the worst week? Orlando Brown or Antonio Brown? So far.
Are we keeping in mind today's events?
As of today, this week. I mean, it's probably going to be more events by the time this podcast
Antonio
drops.
Brown, man. By far. Orlando Brown a clown, man.
Orlando Brown's so funny to me.
We expect
but he got arrested on tape already.
But no, he's nobody though.
AB about to get arrested on tape.
He ain't losing millions like
losing millions. I don't know if they be losing millions.
Nah, he about to lose some
millions he got them.
Some people might sue him for stuff, I guess.
He's out of there,
okay,
man.
Well, good point.
He's not playing football no more.
He might be losing millions.
He's not playing football no more.
That's all right. He made millions.
Yeah, but he's not gonna keep.
He having a terrible year.
Something wrong with him, man. Something wrong.
They said a Madden curse for 2 years on that boy, man. They said that's why Patrick Mahomes got away with it, because that man took it for another year.
Another year.
I said, damn.
Yeah, he tripping, man.
Yeah,
but I ain't gonna lie, it was funny when he
I'm not arguing that. He tripping. Oh, he definitely tripping.
But it was funny when he threw a bag of dicks at that lady, though.
What is a bag of dicks?
It was a bag of little dicks.
I heard him say that.
Did you not see the picture, though?
No.
I saw it.
It was gummies.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Why you got dick gummies?
Because
where do you get them from?
That's the question.
That's crazy. Why do you just have that in your house? Women, bachelorette parties and shit. Yeah, they got.
I mean, you went out your way to order a bag of dick. That's how I know.
I think that's the funniest thing on earth.
That's how I know you ain't gonna be rich for long.
Because you want a bag of dick.
You want to go order a bag of dick.
I mean, he did his first show, though. He got a booking for his first show. His rap concert. I'm just saying.
Somebody gonna pay him to come and make an appearance. They would make. Well, no, they would make, like, if he was just coming to the club to sit in the section, they'll pay him to make an appearance.
Yeah.
So why not pay him to go rap? I mean, I'm just saying.
His dumb ass.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is, and you'll get people coming to your shit just to watch it. I mean, I'm with that.
And laugh.
Orlando Brown's just funny because he said Nick Cannon sucked his dick.
He said, "No,
Nick sucked dick.
Yeah,
Nick sucked dick. You want me to say it?
I said it.
Nick sucked dick.
Yeah.
Nick.
He said, and I kind of liked it.
I ain't seen that.
He said, and I kind of liked it.
Orlando Brown.
But he a
Orlando
clown.
Brown makes me happy every time.
No,
that dude is so funny to me. I mean,
it's Big Brown.
Was they both on, like, what you call it, at the same time, him and Nick Cannon on, like, Nickelodeon? Or was Nick Cannon ever on Nickelodeon? Or was it Disney Channel? I don't know.
Well, that's your generation.
That's after us. What show Orlando Brown used to play?
Raven.
That's so Raven.
And cue that music up for Nothing Nice to Say.
You know, they say if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
Nothing nice to say, but Aldo nice.
Ain't nothing nice. You hear me?
All right, so I ain't written nothing down. It's been a long day, man. I told y'all somebody tried to break in the house, or maybe they didn't, or whatever the case is, but I'm here. So the concept of texting and driving. I'm just going to say this. Don't text and drive. That is not what you should do. Distracted drivers hurt people and accidents happen just as bad as DUI people and DWI. I don't know. I guess I know what the difference between a DWI and a DUI is. I guess it's different states who do it a different way and maybe different charges in different states, whatever. It's bad to be a drunk driver, but it's also really, 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 really bad to be a distracted driver. But let me say the unpopular thing. If you're a busy person, there's no way that you're not texting and driving, bruh. It's just a fact. So my thing is, if you're going to text and drive anyway, maybe you should do it responsibly. Now, I haven't thought about all of the rules to this yet. I just thought about like one. And what made me think about it is, you know, when I was texting and driving earlier, what I did was I came to a complete stop at a light, a red light, and then I pulled out my phone and started responding to text. I feel like that's a perfect time. That is an okay time to do it. If I'm not going to get on the phone to make a call, while I'm parked with my foot on the brake, I can text. There's nothing wrong with that. The minute my car starts rolling again, put your phone down. So that's like rule one. I think that there can be rules that we establish that are okay norms for texting and driving. I don't know what they all are. Because, I mean, I always think about this one, too. If a cop pulls you over and says, hey, you was texting and driving, and you're like, nah, bro, I was looking for directions on my phone. Is that a rule, too? Can you not look for directions? Like, you're looking down to see if you're turning on the right street?
That's a good point.
I mean, and I'm saying with a new car, like, you might have it on your dash, but if you don't have a new car, you might need to hold that up to find out what turn-by-turn directions. So that's a lot of things. I'm saying all of that to say that I ain't got nothing nice to say about people who say you can't never text and drive, when texting and driving is really kind of part of the culture now. So we just need to figure out how to do it officially. So I won't say nothing at all.
I don't think it's an efficient way to text and drive. I do get your point when you say you stop sign, you stop at a light or a stop sign, or the light, but you can't text. Well, that's technically not text. That's not texting and driving. That's texting and waiting.
So I don't know, and I think that there's something to this. Okay, so let's just put it like this. Have you ever been messing around with your phone doing something and you're driving and then you look up and you're like, damn, I just went 40 miles on the highway and I didn't even notice that I went 10 feet. And before you say with your stock response and be like, nah, that ain't never happened, or
no,
that didn't happen.
That happened to me plenty of time.
So, and I think that that's something like, I'm pointing to the middle of my head. I think it's like kind of one of them third eye things, like where you, like sixth sense type thing. How you can sense whatever. So a friend of mine just basically told me that, it's not really a sixth sense. It's more like you done drove that route so many times that you don't need to look at the street to understand where you're going. And I think there's probably some validity to that. And even if there isn't any validity to that, then I mean, I don't know. They got different things. I'm a little distracted. Yeah, go ahead. Because we watching Zion.
Yeah. But I mean, that's a great point. It's a great point. But still, you don't know how many cars in front of you.
No, absolutely.
There's no sixth sense about the cars in front of you.
Yeah, but I feel like when I'm doing that, when it ever Zion cutting up. Okay, so when they
let's go, Rip.
I just think it's never a good time to text and drive, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I mean, I don't think so either, but I mean, I'm just telling you that in your experience, if you've ever done it before, I never even really get close to another car because you always kind of looking.
I'm always on the brake.
You're looking, you're looking at what's happening in front of you while you don't have your phone on your lap while you're texting and driving.
I know, look, I've had an issue with somebody that's very dear to me, and that's what they do. They put the phone almost in their lap, like in the cup holder. And they look at it in the cup holder. They're not necessarily looking at the road. So you gotta look down and look up. And look down and look up.
Yeah, you can't.
And I felt very
at least hold it in your view.
Right, hold it in your view. You gotta hold that in your view. You gotta hold it in the view. Like if you're gonna do that, you gotta be able to have some norms that make that shit make sense.
HPD disagrees with you guys.
I think most people do it. I think people who've been hurt by a distracted driver feel the same. Boy, cutting up, man. Let's go, Zion. Okay, let's talk about that and get off the podcast so we can watch the different. I mean, somebody hit me up this morning talking about you watching Zion Williams today.
Duh.
Why old black people gotta say Zion Williams and LeBron James? Why they can't say the last letter? Why they can't say the?
We don't complete our sentences.
Zion Williams.
We don't complete our sentences.
No way. Don't shoot the three again.
No,
don't do that.
Don't shoot that.
They letting you open? No way. No way! Why that boy got by 20 in the fourth? No way!
Hey.
No way.
Hey.
Okay, man. Listen. Best friend weekend phase 3.6, I think we're going with.
One of them.
March 6th weekend. March 6th, 7th, 8th. March 7th, we got Bounce for the Crawfish, an event that's gonna be done by us. Let's do this, Houston. And Ito Hand Car Wash, Ito Food Truck is gonna be going down. It's a big stupid event. I think in the afternoon, I think something like 5 to 10. You're gonna have to get your tickets early on Eventbrite for that. Mm-hmm. Friday, we're gonna try to pull up at the Black Market and do some other things. We're gonna have a whole calendar of events. The Sunday, we're gonna be out and about. So look, if you're not coming to Houston already, make it a plan to be here. If you're already here, clear your schedule that weekend. Because it's best friend weekend. You've been talking about, you hear about the party. It's time to actually come party with the party guys. You know what I'm saying?
Itinerary posted soon, man.
Real soon. Smash, man. Appreciate you coming and kicking it with us today.
It's all good. And, appreciate you for having me. I'm honored. I'm honored to be here.
Way. No way. Why Zion got 4 threes? What is going on? Hey man, look. Bow. Hey, have a good weekend. Bow. Make it a best friend weekend. And that's why it's in this game. Hopefully the Pelicans don't lose by the time people hear this.
You're gonna be mad as hell. Indeed. Let's go. All right, bye, y'all.
All right, we out.
We out.
You can smash. Hood nigga, you don't even need a pass. But do you think you up for the task? Cause this a big body Benz, please don't crash. Last time I let you fuck, it was amazing shit. Love a nigga who ain't scared to put his face in it. And I still remember every single place you licked. So I sucked the soul out of you just to think that dick. I'm a nasty bitch. I can't take that shit. Pussy tight as long johns, I'ma make that fit. And I never tell a chick about the pipe I get, cause if she ever disrespect, I have to fight that bitch. You know that beef stick? Oh gosh. My nigga ask who pussy is it, I say Big Raj. Tryna make me fall in love, nigga don't play. If I could quit my job, then I lay up and fuck you all day.